Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for the invitation, dear colleagues, and was very happy to participate in this special event. This presentation explores the complex relationships between diets, foods, trends, and the influence of industry and fashion over time. Food has been shaped by fashion and trends imposed by industry, mid image of ideal bodies, as well as the fact of the people's health and their consumption decisions. The market and advertising encourage consumption in capitalist societies. Since the Industrial Revolution, the food industry has played a central role in the evolution of food. An example is the introduction of artificial milks in the second half of the 19th century, which were promoted as superior to breast milk in terms of nutritional value. This trend was consolidated in the 20th century with the appearance of the sterilized bottle, which led to an almost exclusive dependence on formula milks as a safe food for babies. However, over time, this belief was questioned and breastfeeding was revalued, relegating formula milk to a useful second option, but not a priority. This pattern of alternating between the new and the classic reflects how diets and foods follow a cycle driven by economic interests and change in public perception. Diets like fashion are promoted as a miracle solution to health problems, often without considering their long-term effect. Popular diets change depending on what is fashionable at a given time. For example, decades ago, a decrease in meat consumption was promoted due to its possibly carcinogenic effects, while today the ketogenic diet, which is based on a high consumption of meat, has gained popularity. This change illustrates how diet can go from one extreme to another depending on the fashion and dominant narrative at a given time. The relation between diet, food, and fashion is complex and intertwined with the influence of the food industry, consumer culture, and social trends. Over time, diets are eating habits have been shaped not only by nutritional needs, but also by market driven thought and social perception on what is healthy or desirable. Diets are a product of fashion and became trends. Furthermore, many that are popular as a miracle respond more to commercial interests of the convenience of those who promote them rather than being based on sound scientific principle. The success of this diet is related to the ability of trends to capture the public attention, influencing food decisions through marketing campaigns and recommendations from public figures. Fashion not only dictates what we wear, but also what we eat. The food industry, in its force to adapt to changing market demands, constantly develop products that respond to new food trends. Technology applied to food has allowed the creation of products that pretend to be healthier or more natural, but are actually highly processed. Dairy products meat from animal raised in feedlot systems or plant-based milks, fowl, or preservatives are not all examples of how food fashion has transformed basic products into more industrialized and less healthy versions. Fashion has a significant impact on how people perceive that diet and health. Over the years, the rise of movements such as vegetarians, veganism, and more recently diets based on organic and unprocessed food has been partly the result of trend driven by concern for health and environment. However, just like in the fashion industry, this movement can also be marked by extremes, where the search for a perfect lifestyle leads to overexposure to new products, which are not always better than traditional foods. Current food are shaped by a variety of interest factors, including health, sustainability, and cultural of profession influence. As consumers become more aware of the effects of their diets on their well-being and environment, the demand for certain types of foods has changed significantly. Consumers are increasingly inclined toward foods that they consider healthier. This includes an increase in demand for organic natural products and those without preservative or additives. This trend has led the producers to respond to this preference by creating a food offering that meets this criteria. The rise of vegetarians has had a notable impact on food supply and demand. Not only has it decreased the demand for animal products, but it has also stimulated producers to diversity. They offer of vegetarian and vegan products. This change has driven the creation of innovative alternatives such as plant-based burgers and dairy products, which seeks to meet the needs of an expanding consumer base that prefer plant-based options. Consumers show an increasingly willingness to pay higher price for food they consider healthy and sustainable. This behavior has led to an increase in the supply for organic and plant-based products, often available in specialty stores, farmers market, and also subscription to organic food boxes. Despite health trends, there is also an increase in demand for fast food and processed foods. This phenomenon can be attributed to the fast-paced lives of consumers seeking quick and accessible food solutions. Producers have responded to this demand by offering more affordable and convenient options, albeit often with lower nutritional value. This convergence of these trends has created a diverse and competitive food market. On the one hand, there is a growing number of brands and products that emphasize sustainability and health, while on the other hand, in this way, fast food and processed products continue to dominate in terms of accessibility and convenience. This duality represents a change for consumers seeking to balance health with convenience. But in addition, technology has changed the way food are producers. Today, their products are often milk-based, which involves the loss of many to the original attributes of milks and the addition of chemical to improve digestion or extend the shelf life of the products. Milk production from cow feeds in feedlots and exposed to drugs also raise ethical and health concerns as the quality of milk has drastically decreased compared to that of early time. This phenomenon is not limited to milk meat. For example, it has also been altered by industrial methods. The abuse of refined food is also a cause for concern. With it established in many diets has been overprocessed, resulting in products such as cookies that are full of sugars and preservatives. This pattern of overconsumption of processed foods has led to an increase in health problems such as obesity and chronic disease. The appearance of new products on the market, such as vegetable milks, which while present as healthy alternative, often contain preservative in an additive that can weaken the digestive system and contribute to the accumulation of toxins in the body. Finally, balance should be sought between mother food and the return to nature. This is the correct way, as food fats involved consumers need to be aware of the extremes and learn to diversify their diets with healthy products that respond to their body's true need, not simply what's trendy at the moment. Incorporating locally sourced fruits, vegetables, and food is an example of how this balance can be achieved, avoiding falling into the traps of industrialist products that, although marketed as a healthy, can be full of additives and preservatives. The relationship between diet, food, and fashion is a reflection of how trends influence our food choice. While the food industry and dietary fads continue to drive change in what we eat, it is crucial to maintain a critical and balanced approach to our diet, evaluating nutritional quality over passing fats. We must emphasize the importance of returning to a more natural and balanced diet based on fresh and local products rather than blindly following the fad imposed by the food industry. The key, the key is to diversity the diet, listen to the body needs, and avoid the extremes that so often accompany modern food trends. In addition, it is important to be aware of the dangers of excessive industrialization of food and its impact not only on human health but also on the environment. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you very much.